Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, we had a very interesting trade session in all commodities and financial markets yesterday. The CME had record volume yesterday of all contracts. We also noted that overnight the Japanese commodity exchange was shut down twice because of too much volume. So the world is trying to get together and figure out what this U.S. election means as far as values of commodities and long-term policy changes. It was interesting yesterday that Carl Icahn on Bloomberg said he bet $1 billion at the low of the stock market that the rally was going to bounce back. So it'd be nice to have that change to bet on something like that. Overnight, grains were back up. At one point, we were up 20 cents in the beans. We're now up 15. We're up 4 cents in corn, up 5 cents in wheat. The Asian markets exploded overnight, trying to catch up to our markets. Palm oil is sharply higher overnight, and the Chinese ag markets were also higher overnight. So there might have been some consumer buying yesterday. We'll see if there was any buying last week with the export sales report today. And also, there might be some buying in case there is a trade war, or some buying in case there's not a trade war. As far as Brazil, one of their private groups estimated their crop somewhere between 102 and 103.5 million tons for the beans. A rebound in the corn crop somewhere around 84 million tons. Argentina Rosario Exchange estimated their bean crop at 52.5 million tons versus the USDA's 57. 2-week forecast here in the United States, normal to above temps, normal to below precip, so that theme continues, and we have to watch the southern U.S. winter wheat crop and see if that has any impact. Down in South America, Brazil, some of the dry areas are going to get some rains. Argentina, after November 17, looks to dry out, so conditions down there look pretty favorable. Funds yesterday, big sellers of corn, wheat, beans, meal, and oil, and we'll see what they kind of do today. Open interest, though, the only big change was corn open interest up 24,000 contracts, and we're seeing in oil, meal, corn, and wheat rolling out of the December contracts starting already. Hightower this morning, still looking that as far as the bond market is concerned, if half the fears are true and we see some growth in the economy and treasury supply, it should be still bearish to bonds. He thinks that as far as stocks are concerned, all the Trump sellers are sold, and the lack of new selling could be supportive to the stock market. And dollar's still in an uptrend. It needs some positive jobs data today, though, to push it higher. And as far as metals are concerned, he's still trying to find a place to buy gold puts. So in general, we got a lot of news going on. We'll see what how the grains want to filter through all the changes in the S&Ds and all the South American weather and all the outside influences. But in general, financial markets are up after the U.S. election, and grains are trying to find some value between a distinctive trading range. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.